Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Marcano, and I am the student teacher in Mrs. Stefanik's classroom.
Hi, and I'm Miss Stoughton, and I'm the student teacher in Miss Frumpkin's kindergarten classroom.
And we have created this awesome YouTube channel called M&C's Carpet Time. And just in order for us to post our videos of doing read-alouds. So last week we did a read-aloud of our favorite Piggy and Elephant series, which was called Waiting is Not Easy. And today we're going to read Mae Among the Stars, which shows that she's in space, and that's why Miss Stoughton and I are in space.
And then, we are doing read-alouds, but we're also going to touch upon some other skills. So this week we are going to do some read-alouds, but also talk about letter names and sounds, as well as some digraphs.
Yep, so we're super excited for this week, and we really hope that you take the time to comment and let us know if there's anything additional that we could be doing for all of you, especially for our students out there. We miss you so much. Okay, so for today, the skill that we're going to be working on, we're going to be using a few strategies. So the first strategy that we will be using is going through the pictures and asking questions. And we'll also be doing another strategy of thinking about what's the main idea of this story, as well as the key details. So the main idea of the story is basically just one sentence that sums up the story.
La idea principal es la oración que explica el punto central del cuento.
Yeah. And the key details of the story is they're just additional details or phrases that would explain the main idea.
Sí, los detalles complementarios son la información adicional que explica la idea principal.
So we are super excited to start reading. Okay.
I'm going to pull up the book and we're going to go through it just like we were talking about, by talking about the pictures, as well as at the end we'll talk a little bit about the main idea and the supporting details.
Awesome. So I will be reading throughout the story, and Miss Stoughton will be using her cursor to go through the words so we can all follow along.
All right. So the title of this book is Mae Among the Stars. What is this part of the book called again? The name of the book. What's that part?
Would that be called, that's the title.
Yes. So that is the title. So Mae Among the Stars is the title. And it says it's written by Roda Ahmed. Who is Roda Ahmed? What's her job?
Well, it says written by, so I'm going to assume that her job is to write. She's the person who writes the words.
Yes, what's that person's job called if they write the words for the story?
Would that be the author?
Yes, exactly. The person that writes the words for the story is called the author. And then here it says the illustrations are by Stacia Burrington. If the illustrations are by Stacia Burrington, who is Stacia Burrington? What does she do in the book, for the book?
So I know that illustrated means that they draw. So if she's illustrated the pictures, then I think that means she's the illustrator.
Excellent. Yes, Stacia Burrington is our illustrator. Awesome. We're going to begin our story now. Again, it's called Mae Among the Stars.
Little Mae was a dreamer. They say that dreamers never succeed, but little Mae was different. Do you see her over there sitting by the tree?
Yeah, she's sitting right here.
Yeah.
I wonder what she's daydreaming about.
Oh, that's such a great question.
I'm not sure. What do you think she's daydreaming about? Tell one of your, tell the screen, tell a family member that you're with. What do you think she's daydreaming about?
Okay. One day, May was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. ¿A qué ella haciendo en la mesa?
I don't know what she's doing. Let me look at the picture to see if I can find out. Well, there's Tarea here.
Oh, there's homework. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know what the assignment's for. I wonder what it's for. Well, it says when she wants to grow up, but I wonder what she's writing about. So what does she want to do when she grows up? What do you do when you grow up, friends?
That's such a great question.
Oh, that's super cool. I think when I grow up, I want to be a principal.
Oh, that's such an awesome job, Miss Stoughton. I think when
I could be a dancer too. You never know.
That's what I was gonna say. When I grow up, I'd love to be a dancer. Oh, that's so awesome.
Let's find out what she wants to be when she grows up.
Yeah. What will you tell them, May? I will tell them I want to see Earth. Oh, I wonder what that means.
Let's find out.
This is Earth, May, her mother said. The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth. I know, but I want to see Earth from out there.
Look.
Oh.
Las Estrellas.
Oh, Miss Stoughton, you're noticing the moon and the stars. I'm noticing las montañas.
Oh, las montañas. Interesante. That's really interesting that you see the mountains. I wonder why. I know sometimes when there's mountains, everything looks really big. I'm wondering if that's why they put the mountains there.
Oh, that's a great wondering. That's an amazing plan, little May. Then you have to come to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from space. Astronaut? Do you think I could do that? Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and work hard for it, anything is possible. May asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts.
I am wondering what kind of books May needs to find about space and astronauts. Like, what information does she need to know, or does she want to learn about them? If she wants to be an astronaut herself. Let's think about that.
You know, Miss Stoughton, if I were May and I were looking for books about space and astronauts, I'd want to know more about the planets.
Oh, las planetas. That's an excellent idea. ¿Qué más?
I think I'd also want to know more about what do astronauts eat while they're in space?
That's a very important question. When I went to a museum in Washington, D.C., I saw astronaut ice cream.
What?
Yeah, a lot of astronauts. It was so cool. So I think they eat ice cream, but they probably eat other things because we can't eat ice cream all day, as much as I would love to.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Mhm.
After dinner, Mae drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes.
So here we can see that she made her astronaut costume. I wonder what she made here. What do we think that is? If we're looking at the picture, we see here she made the astronaut costume, but what would this be?
I think it would be a spaceship.
Whoa, could be a spaceship. That's an excellent idea, Miss Marcano.
Thanks. She asked her dad, but how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible. You will find your way, Mae, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible. But space is so far away. It's closer than you think, little Mae, and you may get there sooner than you think. Miss Stoughton, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What is her father pointing to? What is that big thing right there?
This thing right here?
Yes.
So it kind of looks like something when something's really far away and you need to see it up close. Like, I know in my class we've used magnifying glasses and that's helped us see something really close. So I think it's something like a magnifying glass.
Oh, wow.
Because he has this big thing and he talks about how, well, Mae talks about how it's so far away. So they're probably trying to see it up close.
Oh, that's so awesome. That night, Mae had a happy dream. She was dancing in space surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. The next morning, Mae told her parents about her dream.
Oh,
She wanted,
oh,
oh,
whoa, hold on. What is Mae's sueño?
oh, we should give our students a chance to think of that. What is Mae's dream about?
Well, let's find out. Let's see if she tells them.
Yeah. She wanted to tell everyone. And every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. Today, we are all going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first?
I have a question for our students. What do you want to be when you grow up? Tell us, what do you want to be when you grow up? Those are some awesome ideas. That's great. Let's find out what these kids want to be when they grow up.
I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a teacher, football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. These are some awesome ideas.
I agree.
All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, May, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you. I wonder, and I wonder how that made May feel.
Yeah, me too, because no one likes being told that they can't do something. Because everyone has the ability to do something, right? They can do what they want if they believe in it.
I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut.
Astronaut. I think that's a good profession. I think that's a good thing to do when you grow up.
Yeah. May felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. At home, May started crying. Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut. What a silly thing to say, said her mother. She told me I should be a nurse instead, said May. Her mom wiped away her tears. My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her. Of course I believe her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space. Thank you, Mom. I promise, when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship. Her mom took her hand, and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. May went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. That is so awesome. That's such an awesome book and story.
Yeah, it looks like she was able to become an astronaut because she believed in herself. That's amazing. Look at her.
So, Miss Stone, I have a few questions because I think we wanted to talk more about main idea and our supporting details. So, if I remember correctly, main idea is like our one thing that sums up our story.
Yes. Esa la idea principal que explica el cuento. Sí.
So I wonder if our main idea, let's give our students a little bit of time to think about this. So if we're thinking more about the story and we're thinking about the main idea, and the main idea is just one sentence that tells us what our story was about.
Yep. Pues, ¿puedes describir el cuento en una oración?
So,
what's your idea?
So for me, I think the main idea of our story would be that May worked really hard and dreamt to become an astronaut.
Yeah, I agree. And I would, if I could say it in one sentence, I would say it is when May believed she could do something, she was able to do it. I really like how we both had similar ideas, but said it a little bit differently. That's a great thing that happens when we're all saying main ideas, because we all think about the main idea a little bit different, but it still is the same point of the story. We still talked about how hard May worked and how she believed in herself to become what she wanted to be, an astronaut.
Yeah, that's actually very, very true. So, do you think we could start to think about our supporting details, our key details, because those are the same thing. Supporting details, key details, those are the same title for it. So, remember that the key details, they're just additional ideas that happen throughout the story that can support our main idea.
Well, let's think. ¿Cuál es la información adicional que nos ayuda con la idea principal? Let me give an example, because one I was thinking about was we said the main idea was when May worked really hard and believed in herself, she was able to become an astronaut. So a supporting detail of that could be her mom telling her that if you believe it and you dream it, that you'll become an astronaut. And so that's one supporting detail that I have for the story. What are some other ones? What other ones can you think of?
Miss Stoughton, I'm actually going to look back into the book to find more key details, because sometimes we forget the little things that happen throughout the story. So I'm going to go back into the book to look through things. Oh, I found one. So I'm thinking a key detail. Yo creo que un idea es she was able to go to the library to look for books about space and astronauts.
That's an excellent idea, because that helped her think about being an astronaut, because she learned more about what an astronaut needs and what they look for when they're in space. Idea excelente, Ms. Marcano. Great job.
Gracias, gracias.
I wonder if students, can you think of another supporting detail from the book that helps us think about the main idea?
Yes, Miss Stoughton, I actually have one more key detail that I found in our book. So there's one more here where May actually draws pictures of space, and she takes curtains and she wraps it around her, and she makes her own astronaut costume.
Cool.
So in a sense, she actually is taking this time to dream, and she's imagining and playing and making herself more excited to become an astronaut.
That's a great supporting detail, Miss Marcano. I love that you went back through the book too, because it's such a great way to help us remember.
Thank you, thank you. Okay.
So that was our read aloud for today. Thank you so much for joining us. For everyone at home, remember that a good strategy to use at home while you're reading aloud is trying to think of that main idea of the story, just so that you can try to pinpoint what the story was about and talk about a few details that help support that main idea. Right? We will see you later this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Bye.
Bye. Miss Stoughton, no, actually, Miss Marcano will see you tomorrow. We will be working on our letter names and sounds.